All right, let's get our tactics done. What do we got for games today? Looks like we're going. What do we got? We're going Madrid, Manchester, Zagreb, Copenhagen, Prague, Monaco, Budapest, Norden, Zurich, Liverpool. So let me do the easy ones first. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We'll put on some FIFA songs, which is going to be one of our new things. I'm going to start posting FIFA songs. You got to love a FIFA song.
Snap your W-2 and file.
Alright, let's do this quick. I gotta make sure there's no new players. That would suck. Hopefully we can be ready to go in about 20 minutes. That's my goal. Monaco submitted brand new everything. Or did I say they could do that? All right. Never mind. This might take an hour.
helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap, so everything and everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana. Visit us at asana.com.
Whoops. All presets. The best. In all presets, swap the best with Kuza. Then the best with Bahoon. Start in defensive. Brown, the best. Bahoon. Alright. Alright, so Zagreb is all set. We'll get this going as quickly as we can. Zagreb is good. Let's skip Monaco for right now. We have Madrid. Madrid is today. Madrid is... okay. Oh... all players to be moved will be moved after this match day. There's players that are going to be moved. Bernino on for Combs. And Burn on for Bober. Main, move Nas and Venom more central, closer together. In defensive, move Gamar slightly forward and wide as possible. I hope that's slightly. Is it Greg slightly? Feels like Greg slightly. Whoops. Hi! In custom, swap Trap and Marsala. Boyo on right corners, and he has marking. Okay. Roma, we already did. Prague, match day 2 changes. Is in Maine, Onasuka CMF. and he wants it like this. So Hazard here, Wagwan, Fabio up to right wing, Wolf, SS, Wagwan, Onasuka, Darnell White, Omar, this one. Make him a CMF. Okay. Alright, Prague is all set. Budapest is all set. Belfast and Riga will be tomorrow. What else we got? Manchester, type mark is all we have. So Manchester will be all set. So we're moving along very well. What else did we have today? Let me do Zurich. I don't remember. I did do Zurich. That's right. We did Zurich. All right. So now I got to search. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's not your fault if I agreed to it. I definitely, I'm telling you, I was most certainly trying to... Where the fuck is Toby? Didn't I give him captaincy? Yeah. It's because his name's Isaac, that's why. Nothing. Nothing for Liverpool. That's sexy. I will double check their team because I don't remember if their lineup was dubbed. Oh, we had to give them Woodley. That's what it was. So now they have Woodley instead of the other Wood. Is Jake Kearns a real person? Let's find out. Trust. Okay. From Jake Kearns. He's talked 1, 2, 3 times this month. Marcus Wood. Five times this month, so done it. Now, didn't we do the changes for Woodley? Yeah, Woodley Jr. went from Lisbon to Liverpool. Marcus Wood went from Prague to Lisbon. Well, he's less inactive, so he will be in the starting lineup. Because I never got a starting lineup. I don't think maybe I did though. Liverpool's good, Madrid is good, Manchester is good, Zurich is good, Budapest is good, Prague is good. So it's just Monaco and Norden, and we're ready to go. And Copenhagen, sorry. Let's see, what did Zirko want to do? In custom... Am I the only person that played or still plays FIFA 11? In custom, we're going to make Marchetti an AMF custom high tempo. All right. So it's just time for Monaco and Copenhagen. mate has some changes himself. In Maine, defensive on Babatunde instead of Ines. Swap Rin, Maitoshi, and Dutton in all presets. And then swap out Maitoshi for Gonzalez. Turn off all auto. Yeah, if you have a Division 2 team, make sure all auto things are turned off. Definitely make sure I've done that. Alright, Coco and I are all set. And it's just gonna come down to Monaco. Let's just see what he said here. We're just gonna do, so here's the story, just so everybody's on the same page here. So Nas wanted to do presets match day 1. I was rushing him to get everything ready, so he was like, all right, just do this one preset for now. And I was like, all right, I'll do it later. But it's kind of the same thing this time, where he's like, just do the defensive one, add the custom one later. So that's all. I'm going to add it tomorrow, so it's done. But that's what happened. And I acknowledged the conversation that him and I had. So that's all. That's all. Let's see. Defensive preset. Is right here. This is also easier because it's not a fluid formation. Okay. So it's a 4, 5, so 3 DMFs. 4 DMFs, sorry. And all DMFs. Okay, so this is going to be Marcella, and then it's Armstrong, Ward, Moyes, King, Ludwig. Do you want narrow DMFs or do you want wide CMF? If that makes sense. Kazuki will be right back. Prince, AKR, and then AMR. Possession, short, center, flex, 3. Pressure, wide, aggressive. Pressure, wide, aggressive, 5, 7. Defensive on Julian and Moyes and swarm the box. Okay, and then I'll do the custom tomorrow, so that way it's over. It's done and over with. All right, Monaco's all set, which means we're all set, and that means it's party time. Madrid and Manchester. It's supposed to be the last game. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. After. False swinger off. So this is his actual 2 of the 3 changes. False swinger off for defensive on Moyes. And then containment center to wide. All right. I think it is the game of the match day. I don't know if it's the only close one in terms of quality, but it's definitely the close one of highest quality, 100%. This is a fun game right here. I gotta get the fucking music ready and everything. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get all my sound ready. Bear with me here.
Looking good, keep it up. But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people who really care.
There you go, that's how you run inside zone.
Anything for you, bud? Cool.
I can't see when the sun goes down. Just want to feel together. Can't see when the sun goes down. It's going on forever. Things will never change. When I'm close to heaven, you
Give me a second. Welcome to FSL Live! It's time for Geek Manchester taking on Madrid. I remembered. Here we go! FSL League Cup Match Day 2 continues. Madrid and Manchester, not a lot of changes, if any. Biggest thing to keep track of today is who's marking who. Madrid will try to shut down Jackson. And we are underway. It's going to be high tempo out of the gates for Manchester. And normal and main for Madrid. Here we go. Jaden Byrne, one of the few changes of the game. Byrne at right back, and it's Bernino who steps in at left back. The fullbacks both altered. This one up to Gamar, intercepted by Manchester. Deflection falls down to Carmar. And over to King Arthur. Well, you can head over to FantasySimLeague.com for all things FSL. As the League Cup continues, I went to input the rest of the results, and my work Wi-Fi decided to hate me. So I only got 2.5 games done, I think, but definitely 2. But I should have the rest of them finished by the weekend, so that way you can head over there and everything is up to date. You know, you gotta love it. 7 minutes gone here. Patience from both sides in the live table, meaning it hasn't been updated. It is Hamburg on top with 6 points. Oslo, Cardiff, Amsterdam, Berlin all on 0. Manchester beat Berlin 6-1 in their opening match. Madrid 4-0 over Milan. Wagner out wide to Byrne. Jaden Byrne down this right side. And it's deflected. It's going to go out for a corner kick for Manchester. Up next is Copenhagen Zagreb, followed by Prague and Monaco. So 3 straight user v user games. This one sent in. The header popped up, and it'll fall down to Jackson. who just sends it long. Lederman and Mojo Rising, the two big acquisitions for this Manchester side. They did score 6 goals, although only Lederman scored other than Jackson, who walked away with 5. Did I not say corner from Madrid? I'm sorry. Cavallo. Over to Vukovic. Lederman trying to send in an awkward ball there. And that's kind of the conversation around this Manchester team. They acquired Lederman and Mojo Rising, 2 great players, but well, they run into the same problems they ran into at their previous club. Or if you're Lederman, clubs. He had the same issue with a crowded attack at Amsterdam and Warsaw. Is there enough pussy to pass around for the All Pinks? Vukovic. Jackson. Mojo Rising with a one-timer into the advertising board. Irfan on for Jaden B. Radio listeners are pissed. Mohammed Irfan will come on. Well, remember, we're doing it the exact same way that we saw the UEFA Champions League, Conference League, and Europa League just finish, and goal differential absolutely comes into play. And so how will these teams navigate games? If you know the result, will you go for goals? Will you try to defend? We saw so much of that in real life. Will we get a goalkeeper goal? Bernino, Wagner with a Thomas Frank pass, and it's high and far. Boyle, Wagner, Cavallo. And now to play for another corner for Madrid. Headed away by Arthur. 2 heavyweights. Just a couple of fat lesbos looking for the clit. Turns out one of them has an Audi. That's confusing. That's a giggle, not an orgasm. Here goes Lederman. Left-footed shot, curls it off the post. It's going to fall down. Jackson with the opportunity. And there it is. Bottom left corner. 1-0 Manchester. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Flag is up. Flag is up, and it doesn't count. And VAR has confirmed. Here goes Bernino the other way. What's this guy talking about? Marsala. Valhalla. Bernino. Give and go here. Jenny Phantom. Oh my goodness. Doing her best Mojo Rising impression. Two missed opportunities and an offside goal. Vukovic. Need a haircut, dude. Maybe this weekend. And back to Karl Mauer. for Kovic. He sends in a ball. The header will go out for a goal kick, and Rayshawn Jefferson couldn't tell if that was the ball or a dime bag as he watched it fly over his head. Boyle, Valhalla, Gamar, and Mojo can't get on the end of it. Well, Madrid have dominated possession, and they've restricted a lot of the service to those front attackers of Manchester. This one out wide, Gamar. Low cross, and that one off the left testicle of Yaya Banana. Off the banana of Banana. Third corner of the day for Madrid. And it's headed away, and again, it's going to fall down to Jackson, and that should do it. We're going to get a throw in here. Stu Pryor has not blown his whistle. And it's another opportunity, but it's a horrible one. And if this is what it means to be a favorite, I'm glad I'm towards the bottom of the table, because it means I got a chance. Here we go. 0-0 halftime. I think Madrid's tactics are working. I mean, they're dominating possession. Nothing is getting one chance in a dangerous area for Manchester. Shrinking the game. No changes. You want to stay in defensive? See what we get here from Manchester. Yes. What? Why'd you say yes? Does he have... Do you have changes, Mr. Manchester? I gotta get a sweatshirt. Defensive on both DMFs, and we're going to go to this. So Jackson's going to drop down to an AMF, Liederman, Mojo, and Godai's going to go up. So it's 3 strikers. Bukovic will come central. Do you want to change anything with your marking, Mr. Alessio? Man mark, your CMF. to their CF. Okay. Give Alessio an opportunity for a rebuttal. The last two games will go quick, don't worry. Liverpool, Zurich, and Norden, Budapest. Are you doing any other changes, Alessio, now that you see what he's done with your marking or anything? No. Okay. Thank you. Are you bummed about Mateta? I know you're bummed about Gay, but are you bummed about Mateta? Mateta? Ugly bitch. Yeah. I love a guy. I love a grown man with a tucked-in shirt, no belt, you know? Like Steve Jobs. Oh my goodness! What a goal this time! He's definitely onside! It's 1-0 now as Mojo attracted a bunch, and it's going to go to normal tempo, and that allowed Jackson to make the run. Madrid have done well, but it's been through possession, so the old kickoff glitch tore that apart. And Bernino with the slide tackle pass. Interception here by Madrid. Well, Manchester sacrificed midfield for attack, and they got their goal. And a ball into a dangerous area. And Yaya Banana is just going to roll around and send it out of play. Throw in here, Gamar. Valhalla. Becky Blake put two fists on it. Swingers night at the Val. It was fuck. I don't have a joke for that one. Here we go. Good eye. Robinson. And a dangerous back pass. Rayshon Jefferson just gets rid of it. And it's Madrid looking a bit frantic now. Lacking the composure we saw in the first 45. And there's going to be some changes after this opportunity. In fact, we did this. Do you want changes or do you want the attack? Let me know. Let's dance. Stamina check. Nobody is below half except for Gadai is like 45%. That means another stamina check for free on this side. And nobody's tired because their stamina is all like 99. When ball goes out, they want changes. All right, so here we go. That up. Give and go here. This one out wide to Bernino. Back to Bernino. Bernino with a chance, and it's a awkward, weird, bit gay of a clearance from Arthur. That was a giant leprechaun. Cavallo. And this one falls down. Lederman. Finds Dos Santos. A little bit of width here for Manchester. Not something you're really used to seeing. Dos Santos sends this one in. And Madrid can't counter off the defender way up in attack. Mojo rising, makes it 2!
To learn more, get your free info kit on gold IRAs by texting the word PROTECT to 98.
Shut up. All right, there we go. We got changes for both sides. Dingle out for Vukovic. This is where Manchester may or may not struggle this season. Is what happens if things are not working. The bench is a bit weird. It's a weird bench. But Dingle will come on. It's going to be custom preset for Madrid, and Bober is going to come on for Irfan. And high tempo. So here we go. Who do Eindhoven play? They might. I got like hours tomorrow, so hold on a second. Let me look at the schedule for match day 3. Eindhoven play against Moscow, so they can play tomorrow. Last game, but we'll see. I'll wait till you're around, Bosnich. Who do I play? Amsterdam Brussels tomorrow, baby. We'll add that to the list. Derby day. Derby day tomorrow, baby! First win of the campaign. Yeah, I can probably do Eindhoven, Moscow tomorrow if you're around. I'll ping you and we'll see. And I'll reach out if I don't remember if I asked you if you wanted to be a restricted captain. You can basically pick their tactics from a template. How about another goal? Make it 3-0. Oh my God! It's gonna be, yeah. So I'll give you like some templates of presets, or of tactics. You can pick one, and then when the game's on, you can do tempo, subs, and you're allowed to change your formation during the game. Wait, maybe you're not. You can do tempo and subs, and then there'll be presets that I'll show you. Don't worry about it. It's easy. Don't worry about it. I'm going to shut the fuck up before it sounds more confusing. Here we go. Jam on for the more tired DMF. Opie Robinson. You just can't pick individual tactics. You can't change tactics. You don't get a stamina check. That's why it's restricted. But it's fun. It's fun. Combs on for Gamar, Joel for Bernini. Combs on for... Wow, he's throwing in the towel now. Holy moly, on for Bernino. I'm glad that you want to be restricted captain. Technically, we have one at Brussels, but I don't think he's ever going to be around, so... And hey, Eindhoven got a win, so you got a chance now to finish in that top 24. I don't think Eindhoven's horrible. You got the Bosnich brothers. Uh-oh, here goes Sean Combs. Sean Combs! He just fell down! Too much baby oil on the field. J-Mart's on fire! Benjo's being moved to Eindhoven. We're treating him like a new player. If somebody's gone for a long time, just like you were, and you rejoin, you're basically treated as a new player because we moved you while you were gone. So he got to choose, and we're going to put him on Eindhoven because he didn't respond, and we just assumed that's where he wanted to go. I mean, I'd assume that's... I mean, he's your brother, right? Or your alt? I don't know. Also, who's your plastic surgeon, man? You got a great chin. Can't by Jefferson. To Boyle. And Scavallo. Here they come again. Sean Combs. They said he's into some sick shit. They call him Sean Peon Titties Combs. Holy moly. Doesn't know what's going on. Sean Combs getting very involved here. He is the life of the party. Like he always is, isn't he? I'm just glad we don't have Jurgen Bieber in the league anymore, you know? That's an old joke. You gotta be old FSL to get that joke. We used to have a player named Jurgen Bieber. There it is! 3-0 Manchester! Up next, Zagreb and Copenhagen. That's right, FSL's a party. It's time to party! Why are we not partying? Let's upgrade to FIFA 13. Some FIFA 13 games on. There we go, FIFA 13. We haven't had a lot of his cards. Alright, so grab, I don't have grass and conditions for Zagreb. We always try to do third or away when away. That's what we're going to do. Start defensive low tempo. I think, did Zagreb want to start me? So, oops, sorry. Defensive, low tempo. Remind me. Starting defensive. That's what I want. All right, both teams in defensive. Just gotta get the. We're in contact with the Zagreb ground screw. Remember, you can change it after match day 4. After match day 4, you can change your grass and conditions. Normal and dry. All right, there you go. Welcome to FSL Live. Here we go. Here we go. My friend made this music video for me. What tempo did you want?
Bitch, I wrote you a joke. Knock, knock, who's there? My cock in your throat. Ha ha, let's go to Coco out for a smoke. Talk back and you're gonna get choked. Bitch, get a job, cause I know that you broke.
So good, so good. Low tempo, here we go. Both teams in defensive, low tempo for Copenhagen. And here we go. Now get the goal songs going. Going and going. All right, here we go. Camille out wide to Kusa Brown. We're back with you early tomorrow. I hate when there's all these birthday parties, but I love when they got to go to them. Here goes Vukovic running around in the box. That went off the face of the defender. Copenhagen, famous for their Viking heritage. You might have heard of a blood eagle. It's where they spread apart the back of the victim, the blood pouring out. Very different than a blood spread eagle. That's when you spread apart your wife's pussy while she's on her period. Here goes Dan Norris. Vukovic out to Kusa Brown. Back to Vukovic. Finds Norris. The best. I thought that was a good joke. I don't care who you are. Here goes Norris. Marcus Sig out. Back to Vukovic, who finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez, who has to be the man. Does he have a new name that we accepted? I don't remember. Yeah, he did. He's doing. Uh-oh, Gonzalez! What a save from Copenhagen's goalkeeper. Watch his face. Corner kick here, Vukovic. And it seems like Copenhagen have hired Dubravka. Kuzabrout sends in a ball, and Gonzalez sends it into the audience. Wow, that looked like Matisse Tell. Yeeting. Yeah, we can do Yeeting. I know we were trying to figure out, because listen, it's not about what it sounds like for me. It's about the spelling. That's my biggest thing. When I look at the pre-match and it shows all the name, I don't want to see like big penis. Like, it should look like a name. We have a guy named Often My Balls Itch. Like, trust me, it's not so much the sound. Gonzalez looking for Moise Bean, but nobody can find him. He's in Minnesota. It's not a joke. He's actually he's going to college in Minnesota. Speaking of those names, there's one of the best. Dan Norris, Vukovic. Will this be much like the last game where it was really just a matter of time? You just want to pay $5 for me to say big penis. Just a shout out, just a yell, big penis. Well, Copenhagen have blocked shots with their faces, and now they're blocking crosses with their backs. And it's working so far. Anywhere you want to come, Copenhagen will block. How much will this Zagreb side miss? Jethro. Oh, you're in Michigan. I'm sorry. I knew that would get you coming out of the woodworks. Uh-oh. Marcus Segal back to Vukovic. Finds Norris. Yeah, like, as long as it sounds like a name. Especially, like, we've done it in the past where, like, if you can prove that it's been used in real life, that kind of thing. Cotton Pika. Yeah, I probably. Uh-oh, Gonzalez! There it is, bottom right corner, 1-0 Zagreb, and the favorites in the lead. The Honorable Mexican. He's got ice in his veins and ice at his door. Again, will this be an example? I know I fell victim to it in my first game. Maybe I should have tried to lose 1-0 or 2-0 instead of going for it and losing 5-1. I guess I was 2-1 at the time. Uh-oh, Moise Bean! Oh, they tie him! Oh, they tie him! Moise Bean! Tie it up! Moise Bean! Oh, put that bean! is. Look at that. He learned that from the Benfica goalkeeper. That's goal celebration. It's going to be high tempo now. I am a filmmaker. This is a negative video. If it's pinned, yeah, I'll use it. I'm not against using other goal songs. It's just sometimes I don't know where they are in the moment. That's all. That's all it is. I promise. Also, be aware that music can't, at least with Twitch, it used to cause the videos to go muted. I don't think YouTube does that. I think YouTube automatically recognizes it and gives props. I don't think we have that problem anymore. All right, here we go. Halftime. That I gotta pay. My wife got so mad at me the other night because I said I would be my son's wingman. No changes for Copenhagen. Batmo on for the best. Defensive and high tempo remains. Here we go. Grabbing Copenhagen, battling for something. Let's grab one there. Opening match, 5-1 over Amsterdam. Copenhagen won 3-1 over Paris. So both teams tied on points. The goal differential being the difference. Upwards, Barry. Remember, these games are a little bit shorter than normal regular season. It is 1 minute longer than our normal cup games. 11 instead of 10. And, yeah, we're seeing some very low block defensive setups here, but will it work in a video game? It usually doesn't. It doesn't. There we go. Norris. Vukovic. Marcus De Gea. Can he put it on his right foot off the post? Well, I guess he went for control and power by putting it on the right peg, but it was that angle that probably led it to hitting the post. Here goes Gilmore. We are going to be doing our knockouts the exact same way as UEFA, so we'll do a draw. And it'll be one of those, it's ham or ham. Them or them. We'll do it, it'll be fun. Here we go, Kuza Brown. Sends it an awkward cross, and it's got by Kike. Thrown out to Mad. Ives back to Gonzalez. It's not a horrible Copenhagen side. Can they find their strengths? Will it be defending? High speed pressing here. Out wide to Beal. Back to Sammy Bahu. Beal down the right side. Cuts it back in. Sends the ball in, and that one deflected. And it's another shot off the chest backer face of a Copenhagen defender. High speed going up against Barry. And we're going to get changes here for Zagreb. It's not a very serious possession, so we'll pause it. It's going to be a stamina check for Copenhagen, which means a free stamina check for Zagreb. Your fullbacks are, well, Dutton's really good. He's at half. You've been in low tempo, so nobody's going to be really tired, except for your striker, because he's coming back on low tempo and he's running up when you get the ball. But even so, he's at, what's that, 35, 40%. He's got 75 stamina. It's not crazy. That's a free stamina check for Zagreb. Backline is good. Beal just came on. Vukovic, similar to Bean. He's got 85 stamina. He's just doing a lot of running. Kuza Brown is good. And the front two, Gonzalez, he has 80 stamina himself. So just because the player's stamina is falling, keep in mind that that attribute is going to determine how much longer he has. Where their beer flows like wine. What movie is that from? For 50J money. Main preset is all it's going to be for now. I think it's where the beer flows like wine. Anybody know? If I know Scooter right now, he's Googling. I think it's beer. I could be wrong. Dumb and Dumber, there he is. You son of a bitch. You Google fuck. That's my favorite comedy. For my Swedes out there, Midsummer is my favorite horror movie, I think officially now. I was a big Paranormal Activity 2 or 3 fan, but I love Midsummer. Midsummer's good. Back to Dutton. Next dead ball, we're going to get a pause and some changes. If the ball goes out of play, Kuza Brown. A new, which one? Midsummer, Paranormal Activity, or Dumb and Dumber, or The Ritual. Uh-oh, Vukovic with a chance, and it's deflected on falls down Gonzalez. Jose Lopez. Paranormal Activity. I always liked those. I don't know why. I know that, they're not... They got a bit hacky after a while, but I don't mind them. Changes as well. So if the ball goes out of play, both teams will take advantage of a pause. Both teams hoping that the dead ball is a goal. It's going to be max tempo for the home side. 5 minutes to go here. Barry is up in attack, and he sends in a pass. This one falls down. Vukovic, it goes out of play. It's a goal kick, and we will have our changes. The beauty, the magic of the League Cup. Gonzalez off for Ren Maitoshi. Swap Maitoshi and Dutton. All right. grip. Ultimately, it is all about finishing in that top 8. I think you'll see, very similar to the table, I think you'll see everybody but Hamburg, I think, are the favorites for last season's top 8 for this top 8, I would say. Rizzo for Batmo. Then bring... So I think I have to do it like this. If I'm not mistaken. Scooter. I think this is how I think I did it right, but we'll just make sure our kick takers are good. Scooter long, Gonzalez short. You want left corner to be Scooter, not, yeah. Well, it was Vukovic. Yeah. Do you want Beal or Scooter on left case? No, because I get what you're saying. It just, the game, if you take the guy, it treats it as the position, not the player. Yeah. Okay. I think FIFA used to treat it as the player, but this game treats it as the position. Batmo to SS. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Lopez. Why did I say Batmo? Lopez to SS. I promise. All right, here we go. I was reading Batmo and then I said to SS. All right, here we go. We are all good. Final few minutes. Will we get a winner? What a draw it would be for Copenhagen. High tempo, though. Somerville to beat. And taken away. Romanovich sends it up. Last chance. Marcus Niguel. Beal. Niguel. 1-2, buckle my shoe. That's a harsh tackle. Well, it ended in a retro yellow. This ball sent in. Gonzalez! One! And what a draw it is for Copenhagen. Thomas Frank Ball with the draw. All right, up next is, we're on to the second page officially, Prague and Monaco. Here we go. Prague and Monaco. This will be a fun one. Two teams clearly in the second division. Prague are normal. Take a look at the uniforms. And, yeah, they're going to go with their home. Okay. we're just gonna start. I'm not gonna wait for choice of whatever. Here we go. Both teams starting in their main preset normal tempo. And here we go. Monaco and Prague. Does Monaco have a pinned goal song? No, they don't. It's an early goal for Prague. Oh my goodness, Baka.
Hey, Dad.
He black. There's a He Black song. And it's 1-0 in the early going here in Monaco. Down early. Here goes Ludwig. Taken away by Prague. Henry Bosch. Bawama's header. Wolf. Bawama. Here they come again, going the other way. Wolf trying to lay it off, but I think that might have gotten a deflection from the Monaco player. Omar to White. Interception here, Marsala. Ludwig couldn't keep it in play. And neither could Prague. So this is kind of what we expected from these two Division 2 sides. Ludwig. Marcella. Ludwig back to Marcella. Marcella, opportunity here, and he just kind of falls down. Van Rasklat, the goal scorer, over to Onozuka. Onozuka. Bawama. Fabio de Corachina. Custom preset for Prague. Opportunity here, Wolf. Von Rosklot, can he take it down, do something with it? Von Rosklot off the post, falls down, deflected away, and then cleared. Kyson Ward back to Faladji. Moix. Kazuki. Faladji. King. Spot over the top looking for Ludwig. Cam Ludwig. That's a good ball in. Couldn't win the header. Well, I think this is a very daring Prague side, but I think their bravery will catch up to them with the lack of stamina and quality. But they'll be able to possibly get a victory here against Monaco tonight at home. And it's another giveaway. And out for a Prague throw. Armstrong. And back to Arts.
I'll try to find your goal song here, Big Saxon. Oh!
Tyler, your turn.
Now I remember.
And this one intercepted. Well, if you've been following the UEFA competitions, you'll know how significant the draw is and how it's really not about the top 8 best teams that finish in the top 8. I think you get a lot of teams that are fairly equal, and with 8 games instead of a full league season, every game feels like a 6-pointer. Or as Jews call it, a star. That's a great joke. Ludwig. Over to King. Some calmness and patience from Monaco on the ball. Andy Moix. Mutt knows what I'm talking about. Armstrong lays this one off. Opportunity. What a save, martial arts! And the goalkeepers on display tonight. 2 more games for you after this one. I think we're officially halfway done. Norden, Budapest, Liverpool, Zurich. Those games should be fairly quick with one captain in each. It is halftime here. Monaco 0, Prague 1. Swap Boama and Wolf make Boama CF. I'm assuming you mean just in this preset. As for Monaco, we'll take a look at their match day 1 performances. Prague drew Naples 0-0. Naples, I'll tell you what, that is a hard to break down team. As for Monaco, it was a 1-0 victory over Eindhoven. Swap Armstrong and Marcella. Swap Julian and and high tempo. You still want defensive on Moyes, or do you want it on King? Also, I changed them only in this preset. On Moyes, okay. I think that's what it stays as. Son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Do you guys want to change tempo or anything? Move AMFs higher. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill my children. I gotta pee. I'll hear the ping, and I'll run in. High tempo from Monaco. Oh my goodness! And Monaco have tied it up! And it's 1-1! Luis Marcela! And it's 1-1. I got you, homie. Armstrong now down the right side. That one right off the anus. The defender, I think that's what the A stands for. And Robbie Seth, I'm going to miss this one. He'll come on after this. Seth is coming on for Ward. Okay. Seth coming on for Ward. Ludwig. I don't even know who Ludwig is, but he'll stay on. Moyes. King. Marcela. Ludwig. So, I think Ward is a higher rated right winger than Ludwig. And Wolf. Hazard. Prince to Moyes. Here comes Monaco again. Defensive preset, high tempo. Fabio, Boama. Von Raskla. Boama! Into the box, Boama! What a rocket! Are you kidding me?
Mommy's boy. That's a beta male. Not an alpha male. Beta male. Yes. Beta male. You're a beta male. Not an alpha male. Mommy's boy.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta show you what evil look like. They have nothing else to offer.
Some might say, open up a dance studio.
And it's 2-1 now for Prague. We'll get our changes as Kyson Ward is coming off. Some boos from the fans. It's going to be low tempo now. Kyson Ward, Monaco's best player. This ball over the top. And Monaco will get a throw. Armstrong. Ludwig! What a save from martial arts! The Karate Kid! And that should have been 2. And it's going to be Ahmed Akhmedov on for Wolf. Ahmed Akhmedov, who was excited to rejoin, wanted his own team with his boys, and then said, nah, I'm bored. Kazuki, former London striker. Kazuki is going to win inside the corner. That's how you do it in Asia. You a fall down and you a win. Marcella. Kazuki again. And Kazuki almost won a penalty there. Darnell White. On Raskla. Fabio De Coquina. Looking for the run of Hazard. And Hazard doing what Prague players do, which is insanity and unexplainable. Darnell White just sends it out of play. Onosuka. Hazard! Not even close. Do you want me to open up the wine and give you a glass? Darnell White. Omar. We got 2 more games for you tonight. Norden and Budapest. And Liverpool and Zurich. Gonna have some changes here. The ball goes out of play. Here we go. Armstrong is going to come off for Ballinger. Kyson Ward still frustrated, throwing water bottles on the bench, full of his own urine. Fabio and Hazard. And here we go. It's been a good game. Ballinger, King, Marsala, Bawama, Kyson Ward has just walked down the tunnel, pushing away staff. This is quite the scandal here in the 85th minute. Hazard, Bawama, Von Raskla. Can he seal it? Hazard. Hand it away. And how to play for a Prague throw. We are getting word Kyson Ward has assaulted a female steward out of frustration. This ball up to Marcella. Couldn't get there in time. He punched her right in the tits. That's from the local Prague Police Department. I'm hearing in my ear. It was the right tit. He's left-handed. Ballinger. Ballinger, edge of the box here. Plenty of space for Ballinger. He lays this one off. Surrounded. It's going to be a corner kick here. There is precedent. There is precedent. There is precedent. So here's what I always say in this situation. It doesn't happen very often. Max tempo is great. Everyone will come up. However, if you make a substitution, you don't have to wait for the goalkeeper to run up the field. He will just appear up the field after the substitution. I do this every time, but it only happens like every 6 months. So I always say this. Because I know in theory you're like, all right, we would take time and the goalkeeper would run it. So that's what I'm telling you. That's how it works. Okay. Yep. And I also say it because if it was me, I would do it. And I don't think that's fair that I know how it works and I don't tell you. So, Moyes off for Yornadov. Oh, hold on. Let me do it right. Hold on. You got to do max tempo and then make this up. I almost messed that up. Okay. I'm just telling you how it works, and I say it all the time. All right, does Prague have any changes? Normal tempo. Okay. So now you'll see it. Yeah, so now he didn't come up. Why didn't the goalie didn't even try to come up? The goalie doesn't even care. The goalie doesn't care. You aren't enough. The goalie doesn't care. He didn't even bother. He didn't care. Marcella, Ballinger, you aren't enough. Why didn't the goalie come up? He doesn't care. And that'll do it. Prague will win. I've never seen that before. I'm thinking coupon code after match day 3. And then we'll do upgrades. We're always going to be done after match day 4. Oh, did he? But he has to say, does he? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay. Is that true? I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Are you serious? I got to do something for my family quick before our next 2 games. So bear with me. That's true. So Amin just pointed out if you change the set piece taker, but he's right. You just have to make sure I always do the max tempo first, because once you get that fade to black, and then he's up there. Yeah. Anything that just pauses the game. I think it's fair, because in a real game, he would sit there and put the ball, and the ref would be like, it's not on the line. They would do whatever it took to get the keeper up. So I'm okay with it. Watch this for a second. Give me 1 minute. said we can do 5 more games. What? What? Alright, there we go. Wow. Huge results tonight. Huge results this match day. Budapest Norden are next. We're back with you early tomorrow to finish out the match day. I can't believe it, we're running on, like, is it 2 weeks and we're going to be 2 match days done? Isn't that awesome? We are grinding and winding, baby. All right, here we go. Budapest. This is the team that Mungo picked to be in the League Cup. Taking on Norden, who want custom and high tempo. Remember, non-captain sides, they are all random. They want to go custom, and they will go high tempo. Budapest, they have to be on very early substitution. They go high tempo. Do they go high tempo? I don't remember. No, they go normal tempo. Oh, they're the old Victoria. That's what they are. We're going to go with this. Welcome to FSL Live. Here we go. It's going to be high tempo for Norden. Well, in the opening match day, we saw Norden and Budapest. Budapest 0-0 against Belgrade. Norden 3-0 over Vienna. Budapest, Belgrade. It's not your Season 5 Belgrade, to be fair. But Budapest did register 4 shots, 1 on target. And that was when Michaela got a yellow card. This is an outstanding Norden side. I think people are underestimating or at least forgetting some of these moves. Speaking of Belgrade, half their team is here. Clap. Uh-oh, here goes Floyd Lawton, the captain. Floyd Lawton sends it wide. And that is horrible wine, I'll tell you that right now. That is not the blood of Christ. Bumbleclat. The header. Well, ultimately, this competition, some would argue, what's the point? 2/3 of the teams advance. Yes, you are. But I'll tell you why it matters is because really it comes down to those knockout stages, and it's putting yourself in a position to create your own luck through the draw. Who will drop points? We saw so much drama. Real life match day 8. Can we recreate it? Copenhagen 1, Zagreb 1, Prague 2, Monaco 1, Eindhoven 1, Amsterdam 0. Some huge results. Brussels beat Berlin. Hamburg beat Oslo, and here's an early goal. It is for Norden, and it's 1-0. Ricardo Mendes Gomez. The RMG, the racist machine gun. And there we go. Oh my goodness, what's a bit! Oh, 1-1! Joseph Wanzabich! And it's 1-1 here. Budapest. And the goal-hungry Hungarians. Don't wind to Billy John. Is there something here that Norden can do? Look at this ball. It's going to fall out wide to Aron Taremi. Taremi. Back to Kernick. Kernick is going to win his team a throw it. Yes, the hungry Hungarians. Kernick. Awkward ball, but it finds its target. Rebecca Shekel. She was outstanding against Belgrade. Here goes Parkour. Kernick. Parkour. Opportunity here for Kernick. Took too long. And Norden escaped that one. Liverpool and Zurich are next. Billy John. One more game for the United, Zurich and Liverpool. We did just get a few changes from Liverpool. Jackson. Zagreb watching and hoping for a repeat of what they went through. This one popped up. Tovani does not win the header. Falls down to Norden. Bobo. Lawton. Bumbleclat. Tovani is everywhere tonight. Here they come again. Budapest did not come to play. They came to fuck. Lawton. Budapest making things awkward for this Norden team. Physical they are. Like a balloon with an oral fixation. Lawton. Spitz. Bumbleclat. Is he taking too long? Does he have any time in a window? He shoots it right at the goalie. He's going to go out and play that one off the Budapest player. Oh, God. 1-1. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Europe. Zerko make you VC? Casual, do you have like a... Did he say you could be a VC? I don't remember. He's usually here. That's why I'm drawing a blank. I'm too lazy to look. Here we go. Remember, Budapest will have changes at the 60th minute. Fink. Lawton. Marchetti. Bumbleclat. And there's Gomez. Rebecca Shekels. Gosh. Look at her. Got a clit like a foreskin. And it's a free kick here. Bumbleclat's on it. Do you want to change the kick taker? Keep it as it is. So here we go. It's Bumbleclat who goes wide. This one back to Bumbleclat. Marchetti headed away by Budapest. There it is. Oh, that was a beautiful ball, but Norden got in the way. It's going to be a free kick now. Rebecca Shekels again. You know better. I have to pee so bad. We got one more game instead of time. Looking for parkour. Bicycle kick! Oh no! I don't have a bottle. I got cans. Think. Liverpool Zurich next. So we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do Zacharias for Marchetti. So we'll wait a second here, since that won't happen until the next dead ball. Here goes Josip Wajcevic. Wajcevic taking on Zucolo. Wajcevic taking on Casual Dad. Story of my life. Barreto. Tovani. Heavy touch, and then he just ate the Norton's player's penis. And here they go the other way. No, it's a bad pass. Barreto. Wajcevic. Shekels. Couldn't get there. Hans fights. That's a bit. Shekels, look at the move here. Female intuition, they call it. Opportunity here for Budapest. 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 And it's out for a throw. So we're going to do some changes here. You get a free stamina check at the 60th minute from the AI team. Bobo's at like 55, 60. Marchetti's at like 55. Nobody's really tired. Zacharias on for Marchetti. Alright, I'm going to pee and then I'm going to do my Budapest subs. There we go. Budapest. This is their only time that I can make a change for him. We're going to go with Brooks, Chavez. We're going to keep Timo in. I think we're going to keep everybody in. I don't know if it's worth it. Nah, it might be. We're just going to go with stamina. Here we go. Didn't we do that? Yeah. Kyle Zacharias from Marchetti. Yeah, here we go. All right, so here they go. It's some changes. I'm kind of forced as the AI sub-king that I have to think about the final 30 minutes because I can't make another change for him. So lower quality is on now. A boy, former Norden player. Sukolo. Zacharias back to Spence. Looking for Bomba Clap. And this one, just how they drew it up. Rosie Wellesley. Uh-oh, Tovani. Tovani does really well. Tovani out wide to Rosie. Wozie headed away by Zuccolo. This one headed down. Tovani! Oh my goodness! And they take the lead! Budapest! And with 20 minutes to go, Norden telling Zagreb, hold my beer. Jackson. This one headed upwards and away. Falls down to Shekels. Out to Wajzovic. Nice pass here, and Budapest looking for more. Chavez Flores. Timu Tovani back to Rebecca Shekels. 1-2 buck on my shoe with Tovani. And a boy. Kyle, we had a baby. Eats a boy. Bombaklat's not going to get there. 13 minutes. What a slide tackle from Budapest. Doesn't matter. Bombaklat, opportunity, and it's 2-2. They tie it up. The racist machine gun, RMG. They don't want to go for the win. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Nico. Wajzovic. Let that one run through. Wajzovic. And Wajzovic is going to draw the foul. No call. We saw Wajzovic in the Euros. Saw Budapest. Remember, they had to win the playoff to get into the actual FA Cup. And this one's going to go out of play. What a draw would mean for Budapest in this fixture. Jackson, plenty of time here for a winner, though. And this is a big crazy bicycle kick. Well, it was going out for a corner, and Bombaklat said sorry. There we go. Oh no! Well, Rosie Wosie. Final few minutes here. Nico, Budapest probably happy to take the draw at this point. We cannot change their tempo, though. It won't be until the knockout stages where at halftime they would go to auto. And things getting awkward there again at the back. There was a team that went long ball in old FSL, and this was their tactics. Now, granted, their strikers were Simeone and I always forget the big Danish striker with the blonde hair that played for Parma. But I think basically the big guy would get the long ball and then find Simeone. But they were unbeatable. Unbeatable. Cornelius, yes, Cornelius, yeah, thank you, buddy. They were unbeatable, and this was their tactic, and they played with long pass. 2-2 it ends. Norden will be fine to get top 8, but for Budapest, that is a huge result. Two upset draws. Can Zurich keep the momentum going? I'm telling you, Josip Wajcevic. I forget, he's on like Slovenia. One of those, or the Czech Republic. I don't know. All right, final game. If you can stick around, we'll do some giveaways. It's just going to be straight up J money. And here it is. It's Liverpool and Zurich. Liverpool have some changes. We'll get those put in as fast as we can. And then it's the final game of the night. So here we go, Liverpool. They're going to change their lineup. They want defensive on Lawbender. So here it is. It's going to be a what you have here. Wait, you have. I don't even want to think about it right now, so hold on. Alright. 4-3-3. Davis and Rossi and Powley. Alright, so Powley, Davis. This is going to be Vito. And then a CMF and a DMF. Boateng. Toby. Knobstick. Antich. Desai. You have Woodley, but... Oh, yeah. You want Fearon. Oh, that's Davis. Okay. Alright, so there we go. That's what they're going to go with. And defensive on Lawbender. And they'll be going up against Zurich. So here we go, Liverpool and Zurich. We'll be doing J Money giveaways the whole match. The whole match. And it'll be given to you immediately. So here we go. Final game, Liverpool and Zurich. Scooter picked Zurich to be in the League Cup. Liverpool are home. Zurich will be away. I think we got all the... I'm trying to think if there was a fun team that got left out. Of the League Cup. Liverpool are... I do not... I need... I need grass length and pitch conditions. They can wear their home. Would prefer if they didn't. I don't know if the green is different enough. I think they might have to go with their home. It might be one of those. We're just waiting on the Liverpool grass length and pitch conditions. Short and dry. Okay. Just like my wife's blowjobs. Here we go. Open up us live. Zurich visiting Liverpool.
Now this is a story all about how the USA was burnt to the ground. And I'd like to take my minutes, so kneel right there. I'll tell you how we became the king of black lives everywhere. Yeah, West Minneapolis, iron days, making counterfeit 20s, the most of the day. Serving out wasted shots, big spilled out on attack up outside the cover foods with a couple of cops. Time's up to the good. Started to rescue, but they never could. I tried to resist the rest, but I fell down flat. That's how I ended up with disease on my back. I started to shout out, but I can't breathe. I make a run to women when I felt free. If anything, I can say I'm an impotent, but I'm just a boy that didn't do nothing. If it weren't for the drugs, I may have lived, but instead I retired to my final crib. Looked in my kingdom, I was finally there. Now I'm burning in hell as a prince of nowhere.
Welcome to FSL Live, and it is Liverpool and Zurich. Final game of the night. We're going to be doing J Money giveaways the whole evening. So go ahead and talk in the whatever. I'm trying to hold on. How does Zurich play? I think they're normal tempo. I don't remember. I'll always go off of what I think, so that adds a bit of randomness to it. But I want some J Money, so let me get on this pitch. High tempo from Liverpool. I think Zurich are normal tempo. I think. Hey, let's give away 25 J Money. 25 J Money, and the winner is going to be Father Mudd. With 25. Here we go. Best called game you've ever heard. Michael Davis. Back to Powley. Powley, who finds Knobstick. CP to Knobstick. Sounds like something on Hunter Biden's laptop. It goes back to Davis. Edge of the box. Sends it a good ball. Powley over everybody into the stands. from up. Big shout out to our Australian friends, and a big shout out to our Australian enemy, Ange Postecoglou. Pauli back to Vito, who's going to be playing a bit more central for Liverpool, and that one went right central and low into the cock and balls of his teammate, Zurich. Little reminder of what happened in match day 1. Zurich won 4-1 against Cardiff. It was a beatdown opportunity for Liverpool. Oh, that might have kissed the post. It didn't kiss me. It went in 1-0. What a goal from Pauli, the former Amsterdam man who has found a home here in England. And what a goal it is. Liverpool won 5-1 on the road to Istanbul. Those goals, it was a hat-trick from Pauli, Lasagna, and Vito, with the other ones, Knobstick with 2 assists. Oh my goodness! And it's a return goal here for Zurich! Oh my gosh! We got ourselves again! Robin! Well, we said both these teams scored a bunch of goals their opening match day. In fact, between the two of them, they scored 9. Rahman had a hat trick himself in match day 1. So Rahman with a hat trick, Pauli with a hat trick, and both players with goals here in the opening 22 minutes. And here they go again! Oh, no! Oh, it's another offside! Brewing! It's brewing! Robin with the brace! First Copenhagen. I should say, first Eindhoven. Then Copenhagen. Then Budapest. And now Zurich. Oh my gosh. They're going to go to low tempo. As Liverpool will try to gain some control back. Zurich, Robin, who's on a hat trick. Could it be back-to-back hat tricks for Robin? Wouldn't that be something? Vito. Well, I tried to replicate Zurich off of the undefeated Vienna's team of season 2? Season 3? Season 2 or 3. just like Budapest are replicated off of the Division 2 winners AC Vitoria from the old FSL. And here they come. Bjorn Thor is going to let that one go. 35 minutes gone. Euros were supposed to be difficult because Club World Cup is difficult because I'm controlling teams. I want the League Cup to be a little more difficult because the teams have, logical tactics. Logical. Different. Unique. But something that we've seen work before. Here goes Desai to Boateng. Back to Lawbender. To Desai. I think it's time to give away another 25J money. And the winner is... I won 25J money! Are you kidding me? Here goes Zerk again. Oh my god. Won't they leave me the fuck alone? It's not a bad shout, but I was thinking next up we would allow defenders, only defenders, to have higher, to raise their physical contact and balance. I feel like if we did everybody, then people would be like, oh, just make my superhero can play any position, but I don't know. Because I do think that the attackers, the gap between the best attackers, or I should say, the gap between the average attackers and the average center backs is not, it's not close. It's not close at all. And we know that the physical stats make a difference because we had Bebe Berry, who was supposed to be a center back, was a grub, decided to make him a striker with 99 physical contact, and he scored a bunch of goals. So I think maybe both. Maybe I'm worried about changing the physical contact and the balance. That if I make it higher, then it's not going to change too much because I think the strikers are more active and have more J money. So their gap would get even bigger quicker because they're going to upgrade it before the defenders can, or before most of the defenders, if that makes sense. So I do agree with the goalkeeper idea. I think that that's a safer option. Like Pauli is, in all fairness, an average striker in FSL at 81. That's how good our attackers are, you know. So that's why I was like, maybe it should be defenders only. You can only be a defender. But I do think upgrading the goalies is a good step. It's a good step. Here we go. Davis off for Lamar. Maybe for the FA Cup, we explore it. And it's going to be double DMF. Alright, so Knobstick, Ivan, Desai, Freon, Lombender, Boateng, Davis. Vito's going to go up to CF. And Rossi will be up at wing. So here we go. Are you serious? Zurich can do nothing until the 60th minute. My thing with goalkeepers is there's a theory that height makes them better. And I'm not arguing that it doesn't. But what I noticed was that when we lowered the attributes, the gameplay felt more realistic. So that's like that weird what do we do where if we raise the attributes of the goalies, because the attackers acted different. Oh my goodness! Alpha! 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 Beta! It's not so much about, like, I want the goalies to be better, but it made, like, the gameplay, it was almost like they knew the goalie was good, so then they wouldn't do things. Oh my god, Zurich. Oh my god. Zurich are ridiculous, dude. I'm telling you, watching these AI teams, I'm like, alright, I'm making Naples my defensive preset. I'm making Zurich my main preset. And Budapest my custom. Here it is! Oh, what a save! Dave Black! My goodness! Maybe we experiment with the goalkeeper's height and see how that goes. Because I do think we need to counter if we want to, like, kind of. It's a good discussion. Here goes Plum! Dave Black all over it. Every goalkeeper has the same height and the same attributes right now, so. Maybe we change their conditioning. Oh my goodness! 4! 4! It's 3-1! Oh my goodness! Zurich! 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 Oh my goodness! That is 3-1! I can't believe I charged my laptop for this. It's the 60th minute. You're going to get a free stamina check. Shishiro is tired. The rest of your defenders are good. Everybody's good except for Shishiro, to be honest. Zurich, I will do their subs. Ruben Ross Patterson's probably going to come out. And that's it. I want Rahman to get a hat trick. So, trying to think here. Fanta, I do love me some Fanta Boy. But low is a DMF. So I'm going to go the DMF because I try to be reasonable. I want Rahman to get a hat trick, though. So if I'm looking at everybody, I don't think there's another sub I would make. I know they got a good bench, but I'll put Oscar Gale in for Little Lewin, only for the stamina, but otherwise I'm good. Any changes for Liverpool? Woodley on for Ferret. Lawbender to right back. Do you want defensive on Lawbender or the DMF? So it's a 4-2-2-2. Alright, so we're going to change a little bit of everything here. Vito and Rossi will be the... Oh. So who does defensive is on? All right. Technically, you can do that because it's a DMF. Vito, LMF, Rossi, RMF, and it's going to be Pally and Woodley. Woodley will be SS. Lamar, CMF. Boateng, DMF. So it's a 4-4-2. Here we go.
Release the fire, son!
What the? All right, here we go. Let's get this one over with so I don't get divorced. What is happening?
Going back to school doesn't mean starting.
And Zurich. Can they pull off the upset? This would be 7 goals in 2 games for Zurich. Which, if I'm looking at the table, would put them in first place. I think the goal differential would put them in first place. +3 there, +2 here. So, +5. 6 points. No, Manchester. Manchester would be in first. They'd be right behind Manchester, which is pretty insane. Woodley, but it's not over yet. Boateng. Now to Ross. Remember, there's no window during this competition. Haven't decided if we'll do them before the FA Cup. Boateng. Rossi. The header, what a save! Shock of fortune! Alpha. Robin. Almost passed it to himself there. That would have been such a difference maker. We got time for one more beer. And it's offsides. Zurich! I'm telling you, man, 6 points through 2 games. You look at, go look at the UEFA tables. These teams that got 6 points through 2 games. That is huge. And I have 0 points through 2 games. So listen, I'm coming from a place of empathy. Plum. Back to Koncic. Heinkit. Kronkbank. Rahmed. Still on that hat trick. Dave Black. Black. And the header falls down to Knobstick. Well, Liverpool did get the win, so as much as they thought they would get another 3 points tonight, there's 6 more games to go. That's the beauty of the competition, isn't it? I gotta say, I love the format. I love the format. I don't think we'll ever be able to do a group stage or league phase competition again because it's too many games to do with a league cup, or excuse me, with a regular season league, but I love it. I love it so much. T slow. And Woodley to CF is the call as Liverpool to get something here. The Liverpool fans are booing. They are booing. Except for the Indians. There's a lot of people from India that like this Liverpool sign. They're not booing, they're pooing. It's a great joke. That's a great joke. That's a good joke. And that'll do it. Zurich with the win. It's the day of upsets. An upset here, an upset there. Wife's a bit scored and my wife is upset. Here we go. My gosh. 3-1. Oh my goodness. Zurich, dude, Zurich and Budapest, man. I didn't mess around this time, I'm telling you. Good night to me. These other teams, just because they don't have a manager, there's some, you still gotta beat them. You know? It's like I tell, never mind. I think is Rahman the second leading scorer in the competition. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Hey, we're going to be back really early tomorrow. We love you guys. We're going to finish the match day and probably start the next one. FSL loves you. Thank you for even caring the tiniest bit about FSL. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Put the keg on my coffin and think of me every so often. Have a loser's day, praise you all my friend. Drink up life like a river till the pizza man delivers.
See you tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I love you till
bright and early or dark and late. Depends where you live. Yeah.
Here's what to do when my time comes to pass. But Charlie told me through the reflection in his glass. Don't waste time praying.